Hi guys, this is my week 1 wrap up. So for this week, all up was $1,242.92. Expenses was $345.22, and then in my pocket was $897.70. So if I buy a bag of clothes, $30, 50 items of clothes in there, I just put it in my expenses because some clothes will be worth nothing, some clothes will be worth, like, I don't know, $20, $10, other clothes are just worth $1 or $2, so I like to put those in bundles. So that's how I do that. So I've got like a spreadsheet and I do it by month, but I feel like I should break it down week by week. So I started doing this back in March just as like a fun little side gig, and then I didn't really take it seriously until this month. So I've just potted along. So when I first started in March, I only made $163 and I sold 14 items, and it was just stuff that I had around the house, which again, you got to start somewhere. April, I only made $397. May was probably where it kind of really picked up, and I made $762 and I sold 34 items. Of the items that I purchased were off Whatnot for that one and up shopping. June was better and I sold 31 items and I made a profit of $1,213. Well, not a profit, that's what I made. That doesn't cover like sourcing. My sourcing was a lot higher because for July I planned it to get do like consignment stores. So I have a few consignment stores where my like clothes are selling now. I've got 3 at the moment, up at the Sunshine Coast, 1 up North Brisbane. This month was just to kind of like trial it out to see how it goes. It wasn't in the sense to make money. Yes, it is like great to make money, obviously that's the goal, but it was more or less to see what works, see what people want. And I personally don't think I have any fashion taste, or I don't know what people want. I know some brands I've like, this has been a whole learning curve for me, and it still is. I'm still learning so much as I go. Different opinions on how they do it, or they'll say I'm doing it wrong. But at the moment, this is what it's working for me. I'm just testing out the stores. I've almost made my money back from hiring out my rack. Like, you hire a rack, 2 of them, you hire a rack, you put your clothes on. It's 50 items, 48 clothing items, and you can do 2 items like handbags or shoes. So you do that for the month, $500 I believe for the month. Did out for 2 months at both of those places up at the Sunshine Coast. It's the same company. Thrifter is what it's called. They're really great. I got the feel of it, like to see what's working this past month. And then the other one that I'm doing is more Brisbane based. This one is a lot cheaper. It was like $300. I think I make more money at this one. This one is a consignment one. So they do take a 10% on top of what you sell, but for this month it's free. And so I'll be able to do like a full-on expense report and breakdown of that one. I don't think I'll make any money, but if I break even, I'll be happy. My goal is to sell a lot of like the cheaper clothes, like $2, $3, and then hopefully enough people want to buy those, and that will be able to cover my fee for the shop. And then I can put in like a little bit more of expensive items of clothes, like $20, $30. Trial that out next month. So overall profit for July is $1,465. I've sold 46 items so far, an extra $200 just on other little stuff. My most profitable thing selling so far has been Wiggles magazines that I found at an op shop, but I've got no more of those. I do find it interesting, like watching other people in Australia resell. So that was my breakdown for the week. I hope it was interesting enough for you guys. And overall, my overall profit for this week is $897.70. Again, I use the term week, the whole week loosely. I think it was 9 days overall. So today's Sunday. I'm going to do Sunday to Saturday, and that will be my week 2 date, or I'll just do Sunday to Friday because that's the end of July, and then start fresh again on August. I hope that was informative enough for you guys, or if you've got any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching.